Please, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
अरे एक सेकंड यार इधर इधर लेट क्या भी वहां रुको यार ऐसा क्या डर रहा है
Thank you. Let's start. We're going to become.
One is restful sleep, one is good nutrition, one is regular exercise, and one is a positive mindset. This is something also that Ambi talks about. So and this is very, very important. We believe that. So whatever you choose in your life, the way you want to live, make sure that you really pay attention to these four things. Now I'd like to thank at the start, of course, Asilo for hosting the press conference and Palladium Hotel. I'd like to thank SBI as our...
I'm really grateful to the Pinkathon, to Milind, to his whole group for coming up with this amazing concept. Fitness for women, but fitness beyond that, there's something much more special. In India, women's cancers are galloping, and women don't seem to take their health seriously at all. When I got cancer about 12 years ago, breast cancer, I really didn't know much about it. It was my first time I went to get a mammogram done. Once I was healthy, I decided that we have to change the mindset. We have to get women in this country, young, gorgeous women who have a future ahead of them, who have families depending on them, to become aware that it can happen to any of us. We must start being fit. We must start getting checkups regularly. We set up the foundation, the Women's Cancer Initiative, with the Tata Memorial Hospital, which is one of the best hospitals in the country that deals with cancer. And it was a three-pronged attack that the foundation took on. Creating awareness about the importance of early detection, that after a certain age, after the age of 40, 45, get a mammogram done twice, once in 2 years, then once every year after the age of 50. But more important, teaching younger women from the age of 20, 22, 25 to get familiar with their own breasts, to understand and to learn how to do a simple thing called a breast self-examination. Why we taught them that? Because if anything changed along the way, if they didn't know what their normal breasts felt like, they would never pick up something at an early stage. In my case, because my cancer was detected very early, for you partnering with the Pinkathon, we've got 50,000 women who are not only fitter, but aware about self-breast examination, talking to their mothers, their aunts, their friends to say, have you had yourselves checked regularly? It's an amazing opportunity. We all know that breast cancer resides in fat cells in the body. Obesity is your worst enemy when it comes to breast cancer. By running, by being fit, you're actually avoiding even getting a cancer in the future. I feel so proud that these 50,000 women are on their way to being healthy for their lives. Their families know that they'll be fine. With them, they will take their families and their friends. And I'm so grateful to be a part of this. I know that this momentum is growing. We actually, from the funds, and thank you SBI for partnering in. It's a wonderful initiative. I hope it grows bigger, bigger, bigger than the Standard Charter marathons. I hope every woman in every country, it becomes international. We can take it overseas. I'm thankful to BIPA, amazing tool that we have. You have so much power in your hands. help us to spread this message of fitness, women getting themselves checked regularly. Thank you for being here today in the heat.
Few words from Mr. Vinod Pandey from SBI about the association, and thank you again. I mean, I'm going to say it about 10 or 15 times, okay? And a small token of our appreciation. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, girls and boys, as they say in Indigo, I think. Oh, I already got the mail. Oh.
I actually liked it, because they chose a commoner over a celebrity. They could have easily got a celebrity to be their mascot. But they chose a commoner. And I thought it was very important. Because even in today's era, in spite of all the technological advances or whatever, the dreaded word cancer still like to talk about it in public. Especially the families don't like to acknowledge that they have somebody in their family who is suffering from breast cancer. So when a commoner like me comes ahead and publicly talks about it, so I hope it might help the cause. Like any other cancer, breast cancer has its anxieties associated with it. But for a woman, breast cancer has a more emotional impact because it has to do something with her womanhood. So I think with initiatives like before I conclude is, I think each one of us should take up our annual checkups very seriously and religiously. If you have a partner or you are married,
in the Pinkathon, and attached to that medal is a tag that enables them with a free medical checkup. So we have given offers of free medical checkups to almost 45,000 women over the last, just this 1 year itself. So in fact, it's also transferable. If you cannot go for that checkup yourself, then you can send somebody else for that checkup. So it's very important for us to know, as Harshula was saying, that to take out this time for yourself. We all know that Indian women are very active all the time. They're working for this is the tag and the medal that you can see. And we know that they're very, very active. They work from the time they wake up in the morning till the time they sleep in the night. They're working really hard for their family, for their children, for the husband and the husband's family. But the important activity is actually the activity that you do for yourself. So when you take out that 10 or 15 minutes or that half an hour for yourself, that is going to ensure that you become more aware of what is going on with your body. It is very important for you to understand how your body functions, to understand what the changes are. And if the changes seem drastic, then go for a clinical checkup. So regular activity through running or walking or yoga and cycling is something that we recommend, and a regular checkup. And we start people off because sometimes women say that, or men say that, we'll go for the checkup one day. They don't go for maybe many years, and sometimes it gets too late. So when they go for this first checkup, they realize that it's not so bad. And maybe we can do this every 6 months or every 1 year. And this is something that Pinkathon likes to, has actually created or wants to create. An idea that going for the checkup is not a bad thing. It's a simple thing, it's an easy thing, it's a good value for you. The second thing is, going out and running there in a community is amazing. It's going to make you feel more alive, more attached. You'll find a new friend circle. It's really an amazing feeling. I can tell you, because I've been running for 12 years now, what a fantastic feeling running gives you, not only because it's a physical activity, but the emotional support that you get from runners and from a running community is actually incredible. So thank you, Harshula. And you're going to inspire thousands and thousands of women. And our next guest, RJ Sangeeta, Marathi येते का तुम्हाला?
येते ना, सांगा.
So,
मुंबईची मुलगी आहे मी, मराठी येते मला.
So we always have a representative from Radio Mirchi at every Pinkathon. And how she can help is, have you ever run before?
No.
So that's how you can help. So when she has never run before, we are going to train her to run the 10 kilometers in the Pinkathon. And she's going to speak to all her fans on the radio, all the women who are listening to her as a friend and saying, Jar Sangeetala ala tar आम्ही पण करू शकतो. If Sangeeta can do it, then we can do it. And that's what she's going to tell them. That today I managed 1 kilometer. And they're going to say, wow, Sangeeta, you managed 1 kilometer.
You have no idea, when I entered here, for the first time an RJ was speechless. Everybody here scared me. They were like, 10 kilometers? Bhaga hai kabhi pehle? I said, I jog. Acha, 10, huh? you don't know what you're actually going to go through. Sharmila's going to take care of you now. Just wait. I was like, oh God. Now I'm going to be like all scared. But I'm glad Redu Mirchi could partner with this event. And I'm even more happy because rightly said, Devika ma'am was talking about how media is a tool. And of course, I'm not someone who could inspire many here. All of you inspire me lots. And I'm going to be the medium and I'm going to be passing on your stories, your messages, and the basic idea of Pinkathon, which is breast cancer awareness, to all the lakhs of listeners. And Milind, I think we should get
On the really inspiring, influential, any other beautiful, gorgeous Bipasha Basu, who's going to tell you why she has been really gracious and kind to be associated with us. Jasta bola na lokam aage. Associated with us over then. This is the third Pinkathon. So thank you, Bipasha, for coming. Here's a bouquet as a small token. And we didn't give any bouquets to them. Sangeeta got a bouquet? Okay. All right. So, Bipasha, a few words.
Good afternoon. Thank you for coming here, all of you, in this amazing weather, but a beautiful, beautiful place for an amazing event. We are talking about the SBI Pinkathon. Very excited to be here every year. You know, for me, fitness is a way of life. It's my lifestyle. Any platform that I get to talk about it, I'm always there. And especially a cause as great as the SBI Pinkathon, because here we are talking about a marathon for women. And that's fantastic. You know, women need their own, you know, they have to have a little bit of their edge, because we kind of provide men with everything, every possible thing, all the time. So there has to be some events like this. Yes, there are very important awarenesses that we are trying to create with this Pinkathon. And, you know, we heard everyone speak on this. All the women have given their stories and what they are wanting to achieve out of Pinkathon. Me, as the girl that I am, I had a lot of handicaps in life, and that's why I got into fitness. What's very important is that you look after yourself. My philosophy is love yourself. And that's exactly what Harshila was saying. You know, it's about you. And, you know, her story is that of a survivor. And that teaches us a lot. Not just people who have cancer. All of us, all healthy women. It can happen. Anything can happen to us at any point of time. So it's very, very important to look after your health. And definitely support an initiative as good as this. Because it's going to, basically, we're talking about women. We're talking about health. We have to come out in big numbers and support a cause like this. So I'm expecting definitely on 14th of December, a lot many of women in Mumbai who definitely are very intelligent women. They will come out and support this cause. And yeah, 10,000 is a very small number. We are definitely going to achieve better than that.
Thank you, Bipasha. Yes, put the pressure. So, so as Bipasha mentioned that, you know, special platforms like these are actually necessary. You know, all over the world today, people are talking about creating a space for women so that women can express themselves better, that we can hear their voice, they can feel comfortable coming out, because we do live in a patriarchal society. Even in a country like America, for example, when the whole running movement started about 40 years ago, there were no women running. So in an event where 10,000 men would be participating, there would be only 2 or 3 women. And the reason there was also cultural. They felt, you know, exercise and running and all this is for men. It's not a place for women. It's not that they felt shy or anything like that. They just felt that's not their place, to be running with men. So what some organizations did is they started women's running events in America in the 70s. And today, out of 30 million people who run in America regularly, 30 million, it's a big number. 60% of those are women. Up to the half marathon distance in America, 60% of the participation is with women. So that is where we want to get. We have other cultural obstacles that face us. Apart from feeling that this is not our place, you know, how do I have to wear small shorts? Do I have to wear a ganji? What will I wear? I can't wear a t-shirt. So we allow women to wear whatever they're comfortable in. Women run in saris, they run in salwar kameez, they run in hijab, they run in whatever they feel like. And it's okay. If they went, for example, to any other event, people would probably laugh at them. They'll feel judged. But that does not happen at the Pinkathon. And that is the kind of comfort that we give them. In fact, this kind of an attitude is not just in India. even in England, about a month ago, there was a report that came out, and it was based on a study as to why British women do not exercise. And the top 2 reasons were, one, fear of judgment, because when they go to the gym or to a sporting arena for the first time, they might look too fat or they might look funny in these sporting clothes or something like that. And the second one was guilt about taking time from their families. So these 2 things are common across the world, not just in India or in America or in England. This is the way the world is today, and we have to break out of that, break out of these stereotypes, break out of these boundaries, these limitations. And of course, if we have to create special platforms for that, we must. So the Pinkathon is doing that, and with your help with the media, we need a lot of media. When we're talking about numbers here, we have about 7 or 8 million women in Bombay. Now, of course, if all of them came for the Pinkathon, we can't handle it. We cannot handle 8 million women. No, I can. I can, but the Pinkathon can't. So...